This is Transformers Classics Hot Rod. This is another requested review of a figure in my collection, and here are my quick thoughts on this figure. Wasn't a big fan of Rodimus Prime, but I was a big fan of Hot Rod, especially in the movie. I uh, I hope in the pipeline, we're gonna get a cup soon, because this guy's getting pretty lonely without cup. We've gotten a wheelie, um, maybe a Sharkticon, I don't know, but this is one of my favorite figures, at least for the movie. I liked Hot Rod. I liked his personality. He was a maturing role for him in the movie, as everybody knows. For those of you who weren't old enough to, oops, and there goes the missile. For those of you who weren't old enough to have seen that movie, you can always get it on DVD. Okay, let's get on with this figure. It's got a brilliant head sculpt, very G1 accurate, almost. Just, the horns are a little bit small, but almost. And, I never had the Hot Rod G1 Hot Rod because I never really liked how the figure looked. You could not move it. It just stood right there like a brick. This one, on the other hand, what really got me to this, I saw P.O.'s review, a very simple review. He says, he showed all the articulation, and I was like sold on this figure. And, he came in late here in Manila, and when he came with Bumblebee, Starscream, and he was the first one I picked up. And this guy is amazing. I'm still trying to get the Henkei because for some reason the Hot Rodimus, as they call the Henkei version, uh, albeit a very relatively old figure, is still going for at least $25. I was kind of hoping I could get it for about $14 or $12, but all these damn collectors still pricing him high, and it's actually a very good repaint sort of this figure, and it's got gold chrome fins and all. If you're interested in the Henkei Hot Rod or Hot Rodimus, check out the review done by Wes on his channel. Wes Needs Help. That's a wonderful figure, if you can get the Henkei version. But since I don't have the Henkei, let's do this guy. He's sort of articulated. He's got ball jointed shoulders, very limited. Head can go 360. The elbows do move. Um, he's got a little bit of waist articulation, or not. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Sorry. I thought he did. No, he doesn't. I thought he did. His legs can go in and out. Can rotate at the knee. Bends slightly at the knee, not fully, just at an angle. His feet can move because of transformation, and that's it. It's very hard to pose this guy. Such an uncreative pose on my part. Oops, there goes the missile again. It's on a hair trigger. And that's what the gun does. The gun becomes the exhaust, and the missile, as you know, will form the flames of the exhaust. It's on a hair trigger. So let's just put that out of the way. The other gimmick he has is this mini buzzsaw that folds in, which I think he used in the movie to cut the seaweeds, the electronic tentacles in the under when he was in water, like that. I'm just not sure if this is how it popped out, but it did. I think it replaced his hand or something. Anyway, so there he is. Very decent robot. I mean, robot mode. I like it. I like the way he looks. You don't even have to pose him too well. I mean, just keep him standing up like that. Very, sort of. He looks already, almost becoming like Rodimus Prime, just by standing him up. So he's okay. Definitely better than the G1. Definitely. But the G1 alt mode, I think, is still better, because the G1 figures, they were really great in alt mode. Okay, so enough with that. Let's transform this guy. So to transform him, very easy. Just straighten the arms. This figure is very squeaky right now. Very dusty and squeaky. Okay. Because he's old. Turn the head around. Oh, no. Just keep it there. Oh, light piping. Very faint light piping. Okay. And then rotate. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Fold the hands inward. And then bring the arms to proper orientation. And just slide them in. Oh, before you do that, let's fix the feet first. Okay, fold in the heel spurs. Okay, fold that in. Fold up the shins. And okay, just get ready to slide it up. And then you can slide now the shoulders in to form the front part of the car. Very G1-ish. Is there such a word? Very G1. I mean, I like that. I mean, the G1 I think is still better in alt mode. Robot mode, this guy beats it by a mile. But in alt mode, he's not quite exactly like the G1, but very close, and I'm very pleased with it. I'm very glad that they stayed true with the G1 look. See, they kept even the silver exhausts, so, or I don't know, pipes. Okay. I'm getting it right. There you go. Okay, and lastly, you wanna flip the fins, and then fold them back. Oh, there are tabs right there. They're peg in into the holes right there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, did I miss anything? Nope. Okay. Oh, sorry, the wheels. There you go. Okay, and what's left to do is put the gun which forms the exhaust. As with most Universe and Classics figures, the gun has a way of being incorporated in the alt mode. You know, you don't have to put this in. I mean, he looks great even without the flame missile. He does have a well, let me talk about the alt mode first. This is the racer, futuristic racer, back then in the 80s alt mode. Looks like a Lamborghini, but it's not. At least I don't think it is. My figure is squeaky and old, so forgive me. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Very nice alt mode. I'm very happy. Very close to the G1 version. It even has this spoiler, this rear spoiler, which is great. I mean, both modes for me are just great. And if you can still see this guy, maybe on clearance, I say pick him up. He has this freaky looking alt mode. Just pop up the you know, if it works for you, then great. If it doesn't, then just keep him folded backward. Okay. So let me just get him back into his alt mode. Somehow it's staying. Okay. Okay. And there you go. There you have it. I hope this helps you make a decision on whether to get this figure or not. Transformers Classics Deluxe Class Hot Rod. Thanks for watching.